All right, every United States Attorney General has pledged to take action today on an issue that has posed major frustration to millions of Americans, including yours truly, robocalls. In 2018 alone, there were almost 48 billion robocalls to U.S. phone numbers. I think I got a billion of them. They are not just annoying, as people have been harassed or scammed out of thousands of dollars. They're more than that. The attorney generals are joining with 12 of the phone companies, the cell phone companies, that have agreed to use call blocking technology at no cost to consumers. They'll also monitor their networks for robocall traffic and work with law enforcement to trace the source of illegal robocalls. We should note our parent company, Comcast, has signed on to this agreement. Joining me now is North Carolina Attorney General Josh Stein. He led the effort to bring together this coalition of companies and attorney generals. Attorney General, I mean, I don't have anything to do with North Carolina, but I am tempted to just move there now, to just vote for you if you make this happen. What are you going to do for us?
Well, fortunately, you don't need to do that because this is going to be national in scope. You know, this issue about robocalls, you've hit the problem. It's the #1 complaint I hear when I'm out traveling across my state. And it's an annoyance, but it's also a source of incredible scams. One woman lost over $200,000 from a sweepstakes-generated robocall. So it is imperative that we take action. And as state attorneys general, whose job it is to protect the people of our states, we decided we couldn't wait on Washington. We are pleased that Congress is moving. We're pleased the FCC is moving. But we wanted to engage the phone companies directly and urge them to deploy technologies to help screen these unwanted calls, and then also to work with us, partner with us, so that we can trace back to the origin who these robocallers are and hold them accountable.
Talk to me about the technology. Does it exist? Can these companies figure out what a robocall is or where it's originating from?
Yes, it's imperfect, it's ever emerging, it's ever improving, but they can deploy network-level technology that applies before the call comes in, and you, the consumer, don't have to do anything. There's no cost, no action required on your part, and they will screen out a large number of these illegal robocalls. And then they're going to make additionally available technology to either call block or call label additional calls at the will or the wish of the consumer. They also are going to deploy call authentication technology so that when you get that caller ID, and it looks like it's, you know, it's your area code, your
which is what most of the ones I get look like a real number.
Yeah, so those are called spoofed. They're fake. They are going to be able to ensure that the number that displays on that screen is actually the number that's calling you.
Are more companies, I mean, I see you got 35 companies here, but some of them are not there. What's the plan here? Do you think more companies will join?
I absolutely believe more companies will join. We've been negotiating this up until the last minute, and we have these 12 companies that joined today. 50 states, including the District of Columbia, every attorney general in the country, Democratic and Republican alike. This is a nonpartisan issue. We all agree.
Yeah.
This is a scourge. It's an annoyance, but it's worse than that. It's a harm to our people.
This might be the thing that brings Americans together along away from political divides. There's nobody in this country who makes a case for more robocalls. When will consumers see a measurable difference?
Well, I really wish that I could tell you that tomorrow you're not going to get any more robocalls, and that's just not going to be the case. It's going to take time. Some of it is deploying the technology. Some of the companies are further along at doing this than other companies. What we want, for us to succeed, all companies have to deploy all strategies. So some of them will take a little more time, and then some of it is just going to require gumshoe investigation where we trace back these calls to the point of origin so we can identify the illegal robocallers and hold them accountable, and that requires going to court. So what we hope is over time we will see a substantial diminishment of these calls, and we also know that these principles are not the be-all, end-all. The criminals are smart, creative, and exceptionally greedy, and they will try to do end runs around them and come up with new ways to scam us. And we're going to commit to work with these phone companies to continue to engage and identify new ways that we can fight back.
Sir, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I'm glad to know I don't have to move to North Carolina, but I was getting a little bit excited by the thought. I know a lot of people who...
Hey, North Carolina's beautiful. You're most welcome, Ali.
Good to see you, sir. Josh Stein is the Attorney General.